Third of the so-called negative emotions is fear. So in case you've missed the previous videos, we're talking about the way that anger sits on top of sadness, and then sadness sits on top of fear. So what is fear? Well, it's a warning system that lets us know that something's not right or could not be right. It's also a great system for saving us for getting into trouble. For example, if it wasn't for fear, perhaps we'd go out and play with the traffic, that kind of thing. So what do we do with it? Well, most of us have a series of irrational, unfounded, unbased, just crazy fears that grip us, even though logically we know that they shouldn't. So fear doesn't respond to logic, one of the big problems. So what does it refer to, or what does it respond to? Well, in fact, the same as the others. The healing is in the expression of the feeling. So what we have to look for is, how do I express what I feel? Once again, you're best off on your own or with a trusted friend. What we say, even in large groups, because it's pretty easy to work with fear in large groups, using someone as a guinea pig, is what we'll say is, how long has the fear been with you? And that person might say, well, if it's a fear of public speaking, it's been with me as long as I can remember. Or if it's a fear of heights, it's been with me since I was 15 or something like that. How long it's been with them doesn't really matter. Our next question is, whereabouts in your body does this fear live? Put your hand on it. And so most people will move their hands straight away to the gut region, chest, neck, that kind of area. Usually not in the legs or the arms, but maybe. So the hand will go straight to there, and then we'll say, okay, now describe to me what it is that you feel. And most people find it difficult until we help them with some examples. So for example, is it tight or is it loose? Is this sensation in your chest region, is it constricting? Is it heavy? Is it light? Is it moving? Is it still? So you'll see there's a bunch of opposites, but they don't have to be. So we can say, if this thing could hold water, how much water would it hold? We don't care what the answer is, it's just a method of expression. So we might ask what colour. And they might say, well, it's red. It's okay, good red, bad red, heavy red, light red, dark red. What kind of red? So those few suggestions give people a vehicle to express the feeling, which previously they've been unable to do. Now there's a almost endless list of questions you can ask about the fear. Is it moving? Is it still? Does it have sides? Is it round? Is it sharp? Is it blunt? Is it heavy or light? I think I might have mentioned that. You can go as far as, does it have a name? You can also say, if in the next elections, which political party would it vote for? It really doesn't matter what the question is. It's just an avenue for us to express that fear. And what that means is, as we express it, it comes out of our system. So an emotion experienced dissipates. Now, that's contrary to what most people think. So our teaching in our culture is, oh, don't go near it, that frightens me and I'll get all upset. Well, that's actually what creates the problem, is that we're not taught how to handle the emotion by turning compassionately towards it and seeking to examine it, not to crush it. So, try that with fear. You'll find that panic attacks, all sorts of things will begin to subside. Remember that expression, an emotion experienced dissipates.